The runners are coming out onto the racetrack. There's still half a minute or so before post time. The starter has climbed the rostrum steps. The runners are still some way from the tape. Flag not yet raised. The flag has now been raised. The runner is still 50 yards or so from the tape. They are walking forward. And they're off. They're racing for the SAS National Hunt Novices Hurdle Race. They're travelling towards the first of 10 flights of hills, starting at the entrance to the back straight. And Red Tortue is one of the first to begin towards the inside. Also prominent is Ali Cool, and also jumping up well, Special Wells racing 3 deep. Tucked in behind them is the Matt racing in company with Transient Bay. One for Arthur is settled towards the rear of the field in company with Neddy Bogle as they travel down the far side towards flight number 2. Red Tortue in the pale blue and pink towards the inside, jumped it with Ali Cool in the maroon and white, and Special Wells is now just tucked in behind them in the yellow with the purple stars. They're followed through by One for Arthur in the white crossbelts, and then Zamat, who's settled back in 5th position in the purple and white diamond jacket. They're right opposite the grandstands now. Behind those, Neddy Bogle in red with the black and white striped sleeves towards the back, with Transient Bay in the blue and white, horse and a noseband, and that one's about 8 lengths off the leader, which is Red Tortue, as they travel down the far side, heading off towards flight number 3. Still a little bit of a run before they reach it, and it's Red Tortue who shows the way, leading up by about a half length then to Ali Cool, who races back in 2nd place. A gap of 2 lengths to Special Wells, and then towards the inside, One for Arthur, just inching a little bit closer. Zamat behind those with Neddy Bogle, and Transient Bay also in the final 3. Here's flight number 3 then, Red Tortue at it now. Jumped it really well. They've all taken that okay, with the exception of Zamat, who was pretty slow there at the 3rd flight of hurdles, had quite a long look at it and landed a little bit flat-footed. So they head up the hill, and they're about to take the turn back towards the home straight for the first time. And it's Red Tortue and Jake Greenall setting the pace by 2 to 3 lengths to Ali Cool and John Dawson racing in 2nd. Creeping closer, One for Arthur and Peter Buchanan towards the far side fence, racing in a share of 3rd with Special Wells towards the near side. Transient Bay into 5th position in the noseband, followed by Neddy Bogle and Zamat at the rear of the field as they take the first flight down the home straight. That was flight number 4. A better jump by Zamat this time towards the rear. So up towards the winning post they come. They've got just over a circuit to travel in the SAS National Hunt Novices Hurdle Race. And there's probably 7 lengths first to last as Red Tortue leads past us with a circuit to go. 2 lengths to Ali Cool, followed by One for Arthur, who's gone the shortest way throughout on the inside fence. Special Wells a little bit deeper out of him. Then Transient Bay 3rd last, racing to Zamat 2nd last, and Neddy Bogle in the rear of the 7-runner field. They're racing away from us now towards flight number 5. And a nice fluent leap by the leader, Red Tortue, and by the 2nd, Ali Cool, pressing on towards another flight at the end of the straight. This is flight number 6, and then they'll take the turn up the hill, and Red Tortue still there. Just shortened into that a little bit. Better jump by Ali Cool in 2nd. 2 lengths to One for Arthur, then Special Wells is next. Zamat just making ground towards the outside of Transient Bay and Neddy Bogle. Transient Bay just got a tap down the shoulder there from Kyle James as they take the turn and head up the hill. So heading towards the backstretch for the final time. 3 flights over there, and just the one in the home straight. And it's still Red Tortue and Jake Greenall dictating this pace by 3 to LA Cool racing second. Further length and a half to 1 for Arthur towards the inside of Special Wells as they pass their point of departure and turn into the far side. That leading group of 4 then have gone away by maybe 3 to 4 lengths from Zermatt, who's labouring a little bit behind them. So too is Neddy Bogle, and Transient Bay's just pulled up, so it's hard work for some of them down the far side as the leading 4 press on towards flight number 8. Still in front, it's Red Tortue, leading up by a half length to LA Cool, racing second. 2 lengths to 1 for Arthur, a further couple to Special Wells. Zermatt's got 15 lengths to find on the front 4, and he's not picking up back in the field, and a gap of 8 to 10 to Neddy Bogle, who's struggling in the rear. Right opposite the grandstands they go once again, then just 2 flights of hurdles left to go, a long run before they reach the second last. And up front, Red Tortue being joined by LA Cool, a gap of 3 lengths to 1 for Arthur and 2 more to Special Wells. It's fully 15 to Zermatt and a further 15 to Neddy Bogle in the rear. Down into the little dip and taking the rising ground then towards his second last flight of hurdles. There's nothing to choose between Red Tortue and LA Cool as they go towards it. A gap of 3 lengths to 1 for Arthur, who's kept going in 3rd position, and then a widening gap to Special Wells, who's back in 4th place. At the second last flight, Red Tortue and LA Cool rise and land together. 3 lengths to 1 for Arthur, who saw a good stride and jumped it well in 3rd. It's a widening gap to Special Wells in 4th position. Zermatt still running towards the rear of the field. In fact, I think he's just pulling up. Zermatt is pulling up, so too Neddy Bogle. So they take the turn back towards the home straight. 1 flight of hurdles left to go, and Red Tortue has slipped the field. Red Tortue off the front for Jake Greenall, finding plenty. Opens up by 8 to 10 in 2nd place. Kept going is LA Cool. 1 for Arthur, hasn't picked up in 3rd. They're well clear of Special Wells in 4th. Here's the final flight for Red Tortue. He sees a stride and jumps it well. Gets away by 8 to 10. LA Cool kept going in 2nd. 1 for Arthur in 3rd. But racing inside the final half furlong, Red Tortue's going pillar to post here. A good front running ride from Jake Greenall. Red Tortue will land the SAS National Hunt Novices hurdle pretty comfortably to LA Cool in 2nd. 1 for Arthur 3rd. And Special Wells 4th. And only 4 are coming home.
First number 4, Red Tortue. Second number 1. Third number 3. The 4th horse number 5. The result, the SIS Novices National Hunt Novices hurdle race. First number 4, Red Tortue. Second number 1, LA Cool. Third number 3, 1 for Arthur. The 4th horse number 5, Special Wells. The distance is 6 lengths and 8 lengths, 6 lengths and 8 lengths.
And the starting prices for our second race. First number 4.